Hey, my friends, I'm glad that you're back with me, and I want you to click the link below, subscribe to my channel, make sure that you don't miss fresh content, new updates, as well as be a part of the revolution. This is not just a movement on social media, but this right here is a revolution. Be a part of it. Don't miss it. Today, I want to talk about being a strong person in a weak relationship. Many times, there are people that feel like their relationship is working against them because they feel sometimes as though that they are the forerunner of the relationship, that they are the initiator of the relationship, that they are the one that is providing the consistency in the relationship. Well, there is a technical term that describes this type of behavior, which says there's over-functioning and under-functioning relationships. And when you are the over-functioning person, that you are just as dangerous to the relationship as the under-functioning person. How do you move forward, and how do you cultivate an atmosphere to where the over-functioning and under-functioning person meet is by doing this. You must create room for the under-functioning person to be the initiator, to be the starter of some things. You cannot micromanage your relationship and think that under-functioning people are going to be initiators. Now, as an over-functioning person, yes, you may be the one that think about everything that you should eat or every place that you should go. You could be the one that's thinking about the money and how much money is being spent. In order to create some camaraderie in the relationship, you have to get to a place to where you allow the under-functioning person an opportunity to initiate. And listen, when they initiate, you cannot micromanage their decisions, choices, neither can you micromanage how long it's taking them to initiate. You have to, as an over-functioning person, you have to create room, and what I like to call it, it's not necessarily room, but you got to create a discipline where you're not moved because they don't move as fast as you want them to move. See, these type of disagreements create such of a challenge in relationships that there are many relationships that cannot handle one person being dominantly stronger than the other person. 9 times out of 10, this happens when the woman is stronger, or the woman that has more initiative, more passion, more engagement than the man. And because we live in a society that says that males should dominate, sometimes we as men just don't know how to support a strong woman. So I want to give you some things that strong women need. I want to give you some things that strong women need. I would like to share with you some things today that strong women need. Here they are. Number 1, a strong woman needs a man that is secure. You have to be secure in yourself, and you have to be secure in your role in the relationship. Sometimes when we are dealing with strong women and where her insecurity heightens is when the male feels as though he is supposed to be a part of every waking moment of her life. So sometimes he will want to be a part of the work relationships, the church relationships, so forth and so on. Now, what I am sharing with you is that yes, you as a woman may have these roles or these responsibilities in other areas, but at the same time, it is your responsibility to make sure not that you're providing security for the man, but make sure that you have your priority right, so where he doesn't feel as though he is second class. All right, so what I mean by that is make sure that you're not comparing him to someone else that's on the job or someone else that's in the ministry, because it is not fair to bring the type of person home and then criticize and critique the person that you're with. Men and women do this, and I don't believe that none of us should be critiquing. All right, if you're going to stand with a strong woman, the second thing that she needs you to have some initiative. It is imperative, my brother, that you initiate something, even if it's as simple as figuring out what to eat tonight, figuring out where to go on tonight, it is necessary that as a guy that you have some initiative. I don't care where she comes from, what her background is. Every woman desires to have a man that has some courage to have initiative. All right, number 3, the thing that you need if you're going to help a strong woman. All right, the third thing is that you, to support her, what she needs is for you to cover her. Now, what I mean by cover her is that she wants you to be able to lead her into prayer or lead her into spiritual disciplines, lead her into faith. Find out something as a man. Find out what you are convicted by. That woman wants to know where your convictions lie. And when she finds out where your convictions are, I'm telling you, my brothers, as a strong woman, she does not want to have to be strong all the time. I know you've never seen her cry. I know you've never seen her really ask for help. But trust me today, every woman out there does not desire to be strong all the time. She desires to have the comfort or at least have the opportunity to be weak in your presence, to be weak in your arms, to be weak when you are around. She desires to be able to be vulnerable to you but not have to be guarded. But that's going to come through some conversation. And just because you've been together for 30 days, 2 years, 3 years, does not mean that you've developed the level of trust for her to be vulnerable to you. So when you're supporting a strong woman, it is necessary that you spend the time learning who she is, inside and out, that you may be able to support her in her totality, because she is desiring for the moment that she could be vulnerable in your presence. All right, the last thing that I'm going to tell you is that when you're supporting a strong woman, is that you don't have to dominate her. To actually, honestly, to support a strong woman, if you learn how to serve her, serving her does not mean that you are below her, but it takes a very strong man to have the courage, to have the wherewithal to be able to serve a woman that's already in her strength. When you're able to do that, what you do is you're encouraging her. And what happens, no, you're not sitting around and saying, hey, babe, I'm encouraging you today. No, what happens when you serve her, my brothers, when you serve her, what that does is it heightens her sensitivity towards you. Oh my, it heightens her sensitivity towards you. And when her sensitivity towards you is heightened, then what happens as an outcome is that she'll begin to protect your life, protect your destiny. She'll start to engage in things that will advance the household and not just advance her own name. Because she needs that moment of vulnerability, but that insecurity, that if we operate as men with levels of insecurity, it's going to cause her to go into self-protect mode. And any woman that's in a self-protect mode is not vulnerable in various areas or aspects of the relationship. Why? Because she'll be comparing you to maybe her father or her uncle or any other male influence that was a part of her development. But you have to be the type of man that understands that you're not her daddy. You're not her uncle. You're not her brother. But when you're coming into her life, you have to be such of a support that you demonstrate yourself as being something that she's never had. For the Bible declares, for man shall leave his mother and father and cleave to his wife. Listen to me. A strong woman does not need a needy man, but she does need the space to be needed. Listen to me. She does not need a needy man, meaning that she does not need a man that is monopolizing all of her time. She does not need a man that is monopolizing all of her emotion. She does not need a man that is monopolizing her total being. What she needs is the space and the realm in a man's life to know that she's needed, and that when she is present in his life, it's not that she's fixing your life, but when she's present in your life, that she is helping your life. She is assisting your life. She's helping to project your life. She's helping to push your life. When you're supporting a strong woman, there's no need to compare. There's no need to compete with her. Because when you win the heart of a strong woman, she'll give it to you. She'll give you your heart. You understand? When you win the heart of a strong woman, she'll give you her heart. She will help you without competing. Because she's been living a lifetime to find this space of being needed. Today, when you're supporting your strong woman, just to learn how to be present and not be competitive. Being present can turn her heart more than being competitive. That can cause her to guard her heart. Do that. And those are some elements that will help you in supporting a strong woman. Click the link below. Subscribe to my channel. Today is a good day. Let's grow together.